Fellas, what is up? It is Ajax here with some more rattle can shenanigans, and tonight is a bench update to give you guys a look at what I've been working on for the past month before it all goes back on the shelf for the next 30 days. That's, of course, because tomorrow is the kickoff for Chevy Truck Month, and since we're doing the Chevy Truck Month group build, I'm going to have to press pause on the glacial pace I've been making on all these other kits that I've got working, or that I've got in the works. So, real quick, just wanted to give you an update and let you see where all that stuff is at, and where it's likely going to stay for the next 30 days as I try ever so desperately to bring order to the chaos that is the box of parts in that disposal box of a Chevy truck that I've got. So, with that having been said, let's kick this off. So, first things first is the 69 Chevelle. It is still lingering, still hanging on for dear life. Really close though. We've got the body bare metal foiled. The interior is now all glued in, and it is essentially that much closer to final assembly. At this point, what I've got to do, you can see there that with the bare metal foil and Molotov chrome in place, just got to do the scripts, dry brush the scripts, do the side marker lights, and then button everything up. The chassis you guys have seen before. The chassis is sans wheels because I was trying to work on some clearance issues, but everything else is essentially ready to go. It's just a matter of sitting down and taking this one across the finish line. So that is the long and the short of the 69 Chevelle. Moving on to my New York State Modeling Pro Street build, the 67 Chevelle Pro Street. That one is in the works as well. Right now, what we have is the body, and yeah, you'll see here that the body does not have any decals on it. There's a really good reason for that, and I'll put up a couple of pictures. Basically, what happened is after I finished the decal placement, I cleared the kit again, and I for whatever reason, I'm assuming that I went too thick with the clear. The clear that I used was this duplicolor acrylic lacquer, and when I first put it on, it was fine. I sanded it down, got it nice and smooth, got it ready for pardon me, got it ready for me to drop the decals in place. Put the decals on, and then shot it with some more clear. Put a couple of wet coats, thick coats on it, and perhaps I was a little overzealous, but it caused all the paint to crack, and so into the pond the Chevelle went. So at this point, I'm just waiting to pick up some different clear. Also got some Zero Paints 2K clear around here someplace. If I can dig that up, find out where that went, we may spray this with 2K. I've still got to do something about the decals or the ornamentation of this body, because I don't want to leave it just the color shift color. Even though I like this color, wanted to add a little something extra to it. Maybe experiment with some stuff. We'll see. But that one is basically waiting for me to work up the nerve to decal it up and clear coat it before it hits final assembly. The interior, as you've seen before, and the chassis are all get it in the frame. They are all set. And then I've got the engine in the box, which is buried. Let's see here. Hold on a second. As I go digging through my stash, yeah, here we go. The engine is is, if I can get it to focus there, the engine's essentially all set. I've just got to finish the wiring on it. Come on, focus. Yeah, you can see I just got to finish the wiring and detailing on it before it gets dropped in the bay and everything, and it's good to go as well. So that is the 67. Moving on, the last thing I had in the pipe, I think I showed you guys, was this one, the 57 Ford Custom, and it too is nearing the home stretch. Among other things, the chassis is essentially done. I've got all the pieces in various states of completion here for that. The underbody, the chassis, that was the frame. This is the chassis here. Like, the chassis has been all painted up. The interior's been hit with embossing powder for the carpet. I still got to put embossing powder on the interior of this firewall here. Like, once I get that squared away, it's all good. All the other major components have been painted. There's your dashboard. It needs to be detailed. Of course, the interior here, it is painted. It just needs to be detailed. Have the decals put on it, and that's pretty much where all of the underpinnings and the interior are. Again, I'm rambling or rummaging through the box as if I couldn't have prepared before I started shooting this video. There are your seats. Seats, again, need the decals. And then the only part that is like all the way complete is the body itself. This I did the other night. It has been cleared and polished. You can see it's got a really solid shine there. But if you look closely, you can also see, and I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up, but you can also see in that in the midst of that shine that there's also some cracking, the same kind of cracking that I got on the Chevelle. This isn't nearly as noticeable, and because I've got all the decals in place on this and everything, I'm just gonna let this one ride. It's not, unfortunately, not gonna be like show quality or anything, but I've got another couple Ford 57 Ford Custom kits in the stash, and I may very well revisit this kit at a later date to do a model show iteration of it. But those are the big three that I was working on, and that is my progress thus far. What will happen tomorrow is the 57. It's not actually a 57 Chevy Cameo. It's actually it looks like it's the 55 step side here in the yeah. Said, you see there, it disposed. Yeah. So yeah, I've got a bunch of other pieces that I've since put in the box, but it looks like I've got the chrome sprue here for the 57, and then the cab. Yeah, there goes my interior bucket and frame, and then the rest of it, the truck bed that I've got here. Also have the step side flares, and there we go. Yeah, the other bits for basically a step side, not the regular regular truck. But you know what? It's no biggie. Tomorrow we will dive in this thing in earnest, and we will see what we come up with. But that's what I wanted to cover. Wanted to let you guys know where I was at with the projects that I hadn't given you an update on in a month, and that I'm not going to be giving you an update on for another month. But yeah, that's that. Let me wrap this video up before I hit the 10-minute mark. All right, you guys take it easy.